Hello there. Ever wondered how to automate your development workflow? Making your life as a coder so much easier? Today, we're diving into the exciting world of GitHub Actions, a powerful tool that lets you build, test, and deploy your code right from your GitHub repository. It's like having your own personal assistant for all things code. We'll be exploring how to set up GitHub Actions, covering both the direct approach within GitHub itself and the incredibly convenient way to do it using Visual Studio Code. This is going to be a journey that unlocks new levels of efficiency and lets you focus more on the creative aspects of coding rather than the repetitive tasks. Let's start with the basics. What exactly are GitHub Actions? Think of them as automated workflows that can be triggered by events in your GitHub repository. These events could be anything from pushing code, creating a pull request, or even opening an issue. When an event happens, your predefined action springs into life, performing a series of tasks you've specified. This could involve running tests to ensure your code is bug-free, building your application, or even deploying it to a server. The possibilities are truly vast, and the impact on your productivity can be immense. Now, how do we get started with setting up these amazing workflows? We'll look at two primary methods. First, let's explore setting up GitHub Actions directly within your GitHub repository. This is a fantastic way to get a feel for the system and understand the core concepts. When you navigate to your GitHub repository, you'll find a dedicated Actions tab. Clicking on this will present you with a marketplace of pre-built actions, which are essentially templates for common tasks. You can browse these templates, find one that suits your needs, perhaps for running tests with a specific language or framework, and then customize it. The heart of a GitHub action is a YAML file, typically named GitHub Workflows Your Workflow name.iml. This file defines the triggers for your workflow, the jobs it will run, and the steps within each job. For instance, you might set up a workflow that triggers on every push to your main branch. Inside this workflow, you'll define a job that checks out your code, sets up a specific version of Node.js, and then runs your test suite using a command like npm test. It's a structured way to tell GitHub exactly what you want to happen and when. The beauty of using the GitHub interface is that it often provides a visual editor or helpful prompts to guide you through creating this YAML file. You can see the structure, understand the different components, and even get suggestions for common commands. This makes it very accessible even if you're new to YAML or automation. However, for a more integrated and powerful development experience, Visual Studio Code, VS Code, offers an exceptional way to manage your GitHub actions. VS Code has excellent built-in support for GitHub, and with the right extensions, you can streamline the entire process. To begin, ensure you have the GitHub pull, requests and issues extension installed in VS Code. This extension provides a rich interface for interacting with GitHub directly from your editor. When you're working on a project that uses GitHub Actions, you'll notice that VS Code can help you create and edit your workflow files with intelligent code completion and syntax, highlighting for YAML. The process in VS Code often starts by creating the bot GitHub Bashi workflows directory if it doesn't already exist. Then you can create a new YAML file within this directory. As you start typing, VS Code will offer suggestions for keywords, commands, and even entire snippets based on the context of GitHub Actions. This significantly reduces the chance of syntax errors and speeds up the writing process. For example, if you're setting up a workflow to build your project, VS Code might suggest common actions checkout steps or help you define the runs-on environment like Ubuntu latest. You can even leverage VS Code's integrated terminal to test commands locally before committing them to your workflow, ensuring they work as expected. This iterative approach, where you can write, test, and refine your actions within your familiar coding environment, is incredibly efficient. Furthermore, VS Code's Git integration makes it seamless to stage. Commit and push your new workflow files. You can see the changes you've made to your YAML files directly in the source. Control view, just like any other code change. This unified experience means you don't have to constantly switch between your editor and the browser, keeping you in the flow of development. Setting up GitHub Actions, whether directly on GitHub or through the power of VS Code, is a fundamental step towards modernizing your development practices. It's about embracing automation to free up your valuable time and mental energy, allowing you to tackle more complex problems and innovate faster. By automating repetitive tasks like testing and deployment, you not only reduce the risk of human error but also ensure consistency across your projects. Remember, the goal is to make your coding life smoother and more enjoyable. GitHub Actions are a fantastic tool to help you achieve just that. Start small, experiment with the templates, and gradually build more sophisticated workflows as you become more comfortable. The learning curve is manageable and the rewards are substantial. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of GitHub Actions. I hope this has demystified the process and inspired you to start automating your own workflows. If you found this helpful, consider following for more tips and tricks to enhance your development journey. Happy coding!